Hey guys, it's WACK, and before this video even starts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this video into a two-part series because I didn't realize I went on for about 18 minutes talking about E3 and all the games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make today's video part 1, and then I'm going to link part 2 in a video annotation at the very end of this video. So what I suggest you to do is save this video, part 1, into your favorites, and then come back to it tomorrow and then watch part 2, because why watch one part of a video and not watch the other part? It just doesn't make sense to me. So enjoy part 1 and then come back to part 2. It'll be a link annotation at the very end of the video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy me talking about E3 and all the games that got announced. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, it's WACK, and let's get down right into business, alright? E3 just happened, and this year's E3, I can pretty much sum up and be like E3 2013 less than E3 2014. This year's E3 was just... it was way better than last year's E3. Let's be honest right here, alright? Last year's E3 was pretty much all about the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and all that kind of jazz. It's just kind of announcing the next generation consoles and a couple of games here. This year's E3, all about games. There were a few things about the next generation consoles like new TV and stuff. No. Today I want to talk about E3 and then games that just got announced, and I have a list of all the games that just got announced or that was talked about at E3. Some of these games weren't announced, just kind of talked about, so let's just dive right into it today. We're going to be talking about the games that are going to be on all platforms, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and then we'll talk about Xbox One exclusives, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 exclusives, and Wii U and 3DS exclusives, because Nintendo actually came out of the gates gun blazing this E3, and there are a lot of games that I was excited for, and maybe that you are, but I won't touch on every single game or everything that was announced at E3 because I'll be talking about it for like 20 minutes. So if I don't talk about a game that you're excited for or that you were expecting on this list, leave down a comment down below and talk about it. That's what this video is kind of about. I'm going to share my opinions on the games and especially share the dates on each game. I don't have a specific date on each game, but I have something around there. But let's start off with the game that I think you guys can already know that I'm already excited for. It's based off my channel, and it's something I've been playing for a couple years, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I don't want to talk about it too much in this video because I'm probably going to make a separate video or tons of other videos talking about it already, but there were more gameplay, more footage announced for it, and one cool thing that I saw about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was that the HUD is not really there anymore. If you guys know like the bullet count and the grenade count, it's not on the screen, it's more or less on the gun or just on your exoskeleton in the game. So like I said in a previous video, the exoskeleton is actually going to be a big part in Advanced Warfare, so that's one big thing that I saw with Advanced Warfare, and it's going to be coming out on November 4th. And you'll see a trend with all these games that's going to be coming out around September, October, November, or December in late 2014. Moving on to a game that I'm surprised was announced was Battlefield Hardline. And when this video comes out, you still can sign up for the beta, but I think by the time you watch this video, the beta is already going to be full, but you can still go to the website. I'll try to link it down in the description below, but the beta is live right now for the PlayStation 4 and PC only, not Xbox One or Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, but the full game will come out on October 21st. And one cool thing that I saw about Battlefield Hardline is that it has heists, right? And you know, GTA 5 was supposed to have heists online, but hey, I guess a different game can have heists and not even a game that is supposed to have heists. But moving on to actually GTA 5, and one cool thing that I praise the God of heavens of gamers above is that GTA 5 is finally going to be on the next generation of consoles. And I'm really excited for this because finally my Xbox One can finally be useful for a game that I play a bunch on the Xbox 360. All I'm hoping for is that I can transfer my data from my Xbox 360 account to my Xbox One account. I'm sure I will be able to, but it's going to be coming out around October. There's no set dates, and you know how GTA is with being late. Just give Rockstar a chance. Let them do their thing for the next generation console. It's going to be coming around October. I'm sure it won't be delayed that much, but I won't be surprised if it will be delayed to a later month or even the later year of 2015. Moving on to a game that I'm sure everyone warms our hearts with is Star Wars Battlefront. And Star Wars Battlefront is a game that we probably all played at least one part in our lives on the older generation, like the PlayStation 2 Ugh, I got choked up on my words there. On the PlayStation 2 or whatnot. So, Star Wars Battlefront coming on the next generation consoles is a really, really big thing for everybody that's a fan of Star Wars in general. And since the new movie is being filmed, it would be appropriate for a new Star Wars Battlefront game to come out on the next generation consoles in about... It doesn't have a specific date. I'm going to guess 2015, around that time. But moving on, I don't want to spend too much time on each specific game because I can make a video on each of these games in itself, but I kind of just want to do like an E3 wrap-up video. Moving on to Assassin's Creed Unity. It's a new Assassin's Creed. It's going to be released around October 28th. It's just a new Assassin's Creed. It was announced. Nothing really special, just Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed. I'm probably going to love it, and hopefully you are if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed. Moving on to a game that really, really did surprise everybody is Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 is going to be coming out on November 18th of this year, and you know, it's the new installment of Far Cry. I never really got into Far Cry, but I heard Far Cry 3 was outstanding, amazing, phenomenal. So Far Cry 4, you can only expect that's going to be at least as good as Far Cry 3, or if not better than it was previously. Moving on to Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't even know how to pronounce. I'm bad at vocabulary and just word pronouncing. Dragon Quest Inquisition. I totally pronounced that wrong. But the reason why I included this game on this list is because I never really got into Dragon Age, but I heard a lot of good things on the Dragon Age series. So a new game coming out with that title, you can only expect that it's going to be probably hyped up a lot, and it's probably going to be really good. It will come out on October 7th, so expect it. Man, I don't know why everything comes around the same time, because let's take a moment to realize that there are already on this list that I already announced, 3 games coming out in October and 2 games coming out in November, and each game's probably going to be around $50 or $60. That's like a lot of money, so I don't know, it sucks that all those games come out, but hey, they're a business, they want to come out around Christmas time. But moving on, I ranted on a little too much. Madden's coming out. Madden 15 is going to be on August 26th. There's a game that finally doesn't come out around Christmas time. It's a new Madden. What can I say? It's like Call of Duty. It's like Battlefield. It has the Madden title. It's going to be somewhat of the same game mechanics, just updated rosters, updated teams. It's Madden 15. I just thought I would include that because that's probably the #1 video game sports video game title up to date right now is Madden 15. I like Madden. I like playing Madden games. But moving on to the last and final game on all platforms is Destiny. Now, I heard a lot of good things from Destiny from last year's E3, and since Destiny is coming up in September 9th, it's probably going to be a big and hyped up game, and it's made by Bungie, right? It's made by Bungie, so, you know, it's gonna probably have some Halo ties in it. It's not gonna be like a brand new, so totally not Halo game. It's probably gonna have some Bungie ties into it, like some Halo ties into it, but just changed up a bit.